students. In the previous video, we learned to find the square root of numbers by repeated subtraction. Okay, I already told you though that method is used to find the square root of smaller numbers. So if you have to find the square root of bigger numbers, there are different methods. The first method is finding square root using prime factorization method. Okay. Now how to find the square root using prime factorization? The first step is reduce the number into its prime factors. Now how to find? Let us do it with the help of a number. 256. If we have to find the square root of 256, the first step is reduce the number into its prime factors, means divide it by prime factors, prime numbers till you get 1. So here you see the first prime number is 2. So when you divide 256 by 2, we get 128. Continue dividing by the same prime factor till you cannot divide. Here all are divisible by 2. So 128 divided by 2, 64, 64 divided by 2, 32, 32 divided by 2, 16, 16 divided by 2, 8, 8 divided by 2, 4 and 4 divided by 2, 2, 2 divided by 2, 1. So all those factors, all these numbers are prime numbers. Then the second thing is make pairs of identical factors. You write the pairs. All the factors are written. Make pairs. Pairs means you have to take two factors. Two identical factors. 2, 2, then again 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2 like this. The third step is take one factor from every pair. You take one pair, from that you take one number out, one factor out. From the second pair, one factor out. From the third pair, one factor out. And from the fourth pair also, take one pair out. Then find the product of these factors. Whatever factors you took out, multiply them. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16. So we get square root of 256 is equal to plus or minus 60. Okay. Now let us see one more example. Square root of 7056. First reduce them into prime factors. So the first prime factors, check whether this number is divisible by 2 or not. This is an even number, so you can divide by 2. So when you divide by 2, we get 3528. Again, it is an even number, so again you divide by 2. So we get 1764. Again you see this is an even number, so divide by 2. We get 882. Again it is divisible by 2 because it is an even number. So we get 441. Now you see here it is an odd number. So you cannot divide by 2. So we have to go with 3. Try whether it is divisible by 3. How to check by 3? Add these numbers. 4 plus 4 plus 1. What will you get? 9. So it is divisible by 3. So when we divide by 3, we get 147. Again check whether it is divisible by 3. 7 plus 4, 11. 11 plus 1, 12. 12 is divisible by 3. So divide by 3, we get 49. So 49, 9 plus 4, 13. It is not divisible by 3. So try by 5. For 5, what we have to do? The unit place should be 0 or 5. Is it 0 or 5 here? No. So we cannot divide by 5. So go with 7. We know that 7 sevens are 49. So we get here 7. So again divide by 7, we get 1. Now write all these factors under the radical sign. See here, we wrote all the numbers under the radical sign first. Okay. Now from make pairs. The first two numbers, identical numbers, next two identical numbers, next two identical factors, next two identical factors. Now after making their pairs, from each pair you have to take one factor out. So first pair 1 2 out, second pair 1 2 out, third pair 1 3 will be out, and fourth pair 1 7 is out. So whatever factors we got here, we have to multiply. So when we multiply, we get 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12, 12 7s are 84. So the square root of 7056 is plus or minus 84. Now clear? In the previous two examples, we saw how to find square root of perfect squares. Now, if the number is not perfect square, how to find its square root? Let us see with an example. See here, to find the square root of 1568. The method is the same. The procedure, complete procedure is the same. There is only one difference. Let us see how to do it. First, reduce it into its prime factors. So, it is an even number divided by 2. Again, even number divided by 2. You get like this factors. Okay. These are the prime factors. Now, let us write all the prime factors under the radical sign. You see here, I wrote all the numbers, all the factors, all the prime factors which I got here, wrote under the radical sign. Then I made the pairs. One pair, second pair. This factor is alone. There is no pair for this. So this 7 is also in pairs. So as usual, what we did, take one factor out of the pair. So from this pair, 1, 2 came out. From this pair, 1, 2 came out. This 2 is single 2. So what we have to do? Let us think. This 7 also came down. From this 2, 7, 1, 7 came. This 2 is single. So what we will do? We will write it under the radical sign. Now we cannot multiply with this 2. But remaining these 2's and this 7 we can multiply. So 2 2's are 4. 4 7's are 28. So we get 28. And then we have this root 2. So we write it as root 2. So square root of 1568 is equal to 28 root 2. So if when you find out the prime factors, if you get any factor as single without making pair, that factor should be written under the radical sign. Sometimes there may be 2 factors or 3 factors which are not in pairs. How many factors you get doesn't matter, you have to multiply them. Okay, how many factors you got in pairs? Take one factor from that. How many factors you got without pair? Multiply them and write under the radical sign. Is that clear? That's all for today. In the next video, we will discuss the next exercise. Thank you.